0. Ignition. Liftoff.
America has declared the space race is back on. As fears grow, China will land on the moon and block the world out.
We are in a space race with China. They are very aggressive and they are very good.
And this time, it's not about who can put a man on the moon.
It's about who will dominate the economy of the final frontier.
The resources that are thought to be there on the moon, and including asteroids, it's about trillions of dollars.
The moon holds significant strategic importance for nations like the United States, China, and other established spacefaring powers, as it is perceived as a vital vantage point to assert their supremacy in the realm of space. In fact, there's a prevailing belief that the entity that gains access to and exerts influence over the moon will enjoy a substantial economic and military advantage, potentially propelling them to a position of dominance in the upcoming century. There is a growing momentum in considering Earth's moon as a viable, near-future destination for landing, habitation, and exploration. As China actively prepares for numerous upcoming lunar missions, NASA is strategically positioning itself to secure priority access to the valuable lunar resources awaiting extraction. Back in April 2020, President Trump issued an executive order aimed at incentivizing American companies to engage in resource extraction on the moon and other celestial bodies. Currently, NASA is determined to advance its lunar metal mining mission, thereby establishing a precedent in an increasingly competitive space race with China. Prior geological assessments have indicated that the moon harbors essential resources. Estimates suggest there may be more than 1 million metric tons of helium-3 on the moon, a potential energy source capable of meeting Earth's power needs for 1,000 years. Research conducted by Boeing suggests that various rare earth metals, essential components in smartphones and computers, might be concealed within the frigid, shadowy craters at the moon's south pole. The situation is somewhat ambiguous. The establishment of lunar infrastructure would be necessary given the lunar conditions that require robots to perform the majority of the laborious tasks. The legal framework is uncertain and riddled with loopholes. The 1966 Outer Space Treaty from the United Nations stipulates that no nation can assert ownership of the moon and that space exploration should serve the benefits of mankind nevertheless. The legal intricacies surrounding lunar resource utilization remain open to interpretation. There are projections indicating that the number of scheduled moon missions, both public and private, between 2022 and 2032 is now expected to exceed 400. This marks a significant increase from the previously forecasted 250 missions for the same timeframe just a year ago. A significant portion of these missions involve the establishment of enduring lunar habitats, primarily driven by the desire to evaluate and commence the exploitation of the resources present on our natural satellite. The inaugural Artemis landing mission by NASA is slated for 2025, and China is aiming to land its astronauts on the lunar surface before the decade's conclusion. The leading authority can thwart the aspirations of others by taking control of and attempting to regulate territory. Those who establish their presence first will have the initial opportunity to tap into the moon's potential wealth.